What's up, Monday?
Hi CDS, my name is Johan Kim.
And my name is Joanon.
Today is January 26th, 2026, and What's Up Monday starts now.
What day is it? What's up? Monday. The major mark.
What's up?
Monday. Go. Monday. What's up, Monday? What's up, Monday? What's up, Monday? What's up, Monday? What's up? What's up? Monday. Monday. Wow. What's up, Monday? What's up? Monday. What's up, Monday? What's up, Monday? Oh! What's up, Monday?
Beginning semester 2 on January 26, 2026, Changla Dalton School will implement several important updates affecting student routines, school policies, and extracurricular activities.
First, CDS will introduce a new cell phone policy in response to national regulation requiring schools in Korea to limit phone use during class time beginning in March 2026.
Under this policy, students may not use cell phone at any point during the school day, including during lunch, lab, SOT, transitions, or bathroom breaks.
If students bring a phone to school, it must remain silenced and stored in their backpack unless a teacher explicitly allows its use for academic purposes.
Phones seen in use will be collected and stored in the main office for the remainder of the day, with repeated violations leading to escalating consequences involving parent notification and administrative meetings.
Students are also reminded to complete and submit all required lunch forms for semester 2.
In addition, there will be a schedule adjustment on Wednesdays beginning in this semester, with long lab taking place from 1:25 to 2:20, followed by SOT 1 from 2:25 to 3:10, while SOT 2 will remain unchanged from 3:15 to 4 o'clock.
Lastly, all students interested in joining varsity girls soccer are invited to attend an interest meeting on Monday, January 26, 2026, during lab in the second floor testing room.
The meeting will cover expectations for the upcoming season, conditioning and tryout procedures, and both returning players and students new to the program are encouraged to attend.
Students who cannot attend should contact Mr. Chen, or Julie Thirdly.
Hello Phoenix fans, my name is Taeyun Kim and welcome to the wild world of sports. The basketball season has officially come to an end with strong finishes from both teams. The boys team placed 7th in the cup while the girls team finished 4th in the plate. Congratulations to Aiden Kim who was selected for the boys all-tournament team and Taeyun Kim and Hassan Khalifa who were named all-conference. Individual awards were also earned this season, with Hassan Khalifa receiving top rebounder, Ji Yu Han winning top gun, and Lin Bei being recognized as best defender. As basketball wraps up, the soccer season will starting soon, so students interested in participating should check the emails that were sent for more information. Stay tuned for more Phoenix Pride. Go Phoenix!
Welcome to the weather forecast. My name is Chloe Lim and I'm your weather forecaster for today. Now let's see what the weather will be like today and this week. Today will be mostly cloudy and very cold with temperatures around -4 degrees and feeling closer to -5. Temperatures will stay below freezing throughout the day and drop further into the evening, reaching around -6 by late tonight with light winds and low chances of precipitation. Looking ahead to the rest of the week, cold winter weather will continue with daytime highs ranging from -1 to 4 degrees and overnight lows dropping as low as -12. Most days will be sunny or partly cloudy with occasional chances of light snow later in the week. While it will remain cold, skies are expected to gradually clear as we move toward the weekend. Thank you for tuning into this week's weather report.
Thank you for watching What's on Monday. We will end with the video from Junso Ho.
Have you ever heard the phrase infinity is infinite? You can't get bigger than that? Well, mathematically, that's not always true. Today, we're exploring one of the strangest discoveries in the entire history of math, the different sizes of infinity. And the way we know this is thanks to one brilliant lowly mathematician, George Cantor, who asked a question no one else thought to ask. Let's start with counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. They go on forever. This is infinity number 1. Cantor called it Aleph Null. Now take the even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8. You can clearly see that there are fewer of them, half as many, right? However, this is not true. Watch what happens if you pair each counting number with an even number. 1 with 2, 2 with 4, 3 with 6, 4 with 8. Suddenly, every counting number has a partner. No number is left behind. And this means something shocking. There are just as many even numbers as counting numbers. An infinite set can be the same size as a smarter-looking infinite set. Something extremely odd to think about. Now let's look at something new. All the decimal numbers between 0 and 1. 0.1, 0.42, 0.pi, a very small number. Every decimal you can write or imagine. There are infinitely many of these too. So Cantor asked, is this the same infinity as the counting numbers? To find out, he tried to list every decimal number. For example, he listed out random decimal numbers like this: row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, and so on. If the infinity of decimals is the same size as the infinity of whole numbers, the list will eventually contain every decimal. But Cantor found a trick, a kind of mathematical jailbreak. He looked diagonally, like this. Then he changed each digit. If it's a 6, make it a 7. If it's a 1, make it a 2. Now there's this where the trick comes in. The number he created from this new diagonal is guaranteed to be different from every single row. It doesn't match row 1 as the first digit is different, it doesn't match row 2 as the second digit is different, and so on. This difference by one digit will be consistent through the infinite numbers, which means no list can ever contain all decimals. And so the infinity of decimals is strictly bigger than the infinity of counting numbers. There, we just met a new size of infinity, what Cantor called the continuum. Thanks to Cantor, now we know that some infinities are big, some are bigger, and no matter how you climb, there's always another infinity waiting above. That's all for today's episode of the Sum of Stories. Thank you for watching. Have you ever wondered how people discovered pi? Without calculators, without formulas, without even algebra? Long before pi had a name, ancient builders noted no matter the size of a circle, the distance around it was always a little more than 3 times its diameter. The Babylonians were among the first to record this. By measuring circles, they estimated the ratio to be about 3.125. The Egyptians, working from geometry in the Rhind papyrus, found the value close to 3.16, but these were approximations, not explanations. That changed with Archimedes. Instead of measuring curves directly, Archimedes used shapes he could measure, polygons. He placed a hexagon inside a circle and another outside it. The true circumference had to lie somewhere between the perimeters. Then he added more sides, 8, 16, 32, 64, 96, with each step the gap narrowed. Using a 96-sided polygon, Archimedes proved that the value of pi had to lie between 3.1408 and 3.1329. We now know that pi is an irrational number. It cannot be written as a fraction, and its decimal expansion never ends or repeats and goes on as 3.1415926535. Every perfect circle, anywhere in the universe, carries the same hidden number. From the wheels that roll beneath us, to ripples in water, to the orbits of planets and the curves of galaxies, pi quietly shapes the world around us. And that's all for today's episode of The Sum of Stories. Join me next time as we uncover another hidden chapter in the world of math.